Well, hello everybody. How's it going? It's me. I oh goodness, I'm in a different spot. I'm upstairs, and had had a lot of mail come in actually. So I figured I wanted to talk about it because there's some really exciting stuff in here. So I figured we'd go through it. Um, one of the It was my birthday recently, and got a copy of Ghost World, and another Criterion, not comic related, but this one I've been wanting for a long time. There's a really great commentary track. I'm almost finished the commentary track. Daniel Clowes is in on the commentary, as well as a producer, and Terry Zwigoff is in there as well. The Kayfabe guys had talked about it before on their channel, and it comes with a mini 8-ball comic that has a Ghost World story in it, which is great. I haven't read through it yet. I don't know if it's kind of a strip taken from the movie or if it's its own thing. Sorry, phone's buzzing here. But either way, I haven't seen Ghost World in a long time. My wife and I watched it that night. Thank you very much, Scott. Hello, Scott. 420 is my birthday. The guy that does the least amount of drugs known to man, and my birthday is 420. It's such a good movie. It was really nice to see it again after all of these years. I haven't. I wasn't sure how it would age, and it's still really good. I mean, like I said, it's really truly worth it for the commentary track. It's unbelievable. Gore Vidal. No, 420. My birthday was a few days ago. It's a good thing you're here, Gore. There's going to be some stuff in here that you'll be interested in. So a couple of things that I got recently. So I ordered from, I was having problems finding Night Hunter issue number 1, and I found issue number 2. John DaCosta had talked about, hey, just go to Floating World themselves. So I ordered from Floating World. So today is Friday. I ordered them a week ago yesterday from Portland. They took exactly a week to get to my house. I was incredibly impressed with that turnaround. From the States to Canada, their shipping cost was very reasonable. And then the shipping time was unbelievable. So I managed to get issue number 1 of Night Hunters and issue number 3 of Night Hunters. This is the Alexis Zarit Baker, Dave Baker, and then lettered by Robert Negrete. Beautiful book. So that was really nice. And one of the really good surprises was finding a copy of this. I'm a huge Jesse Jacobs fan. I've talked about him. He did the game Spinch. I have a bunch of his comics. This one eluded me. It's from Hollow Press, which is based out of Italy, if I'm not mistaken. And it's difficult to get stuff. This was limited to 1,000, and I figured I just missed the boat. And to order one book from overseas, it's still really pricey. So the fact that they were carrying this at Floating World isn't much of a surprise, but really great. I read it as soon as I opened it up. I read it. It's amazing. Jesse Jacobs is one of my favorite cartoonists. His art style is exceptional. He's Canadian as well too. I know that Earl Grey has talked about him in the past. Probably has a video just focused on him. Earl, Mr. Grey, if you are watching this, let me know in the comments. But this is a gorgeous book. A really great story. As always, he has this really unique way of creating these kind of worlds that are recognizable, and creating almost this, it's almost like watching a nature show sometimes as he breaks down. In this one, he breaks down how these animals reproduce, which is basically, let's see if I can find the page, this page right here. They every single night they divide to create 2 beings. This page actually is available for sale on the HoloPress webpage in black and white, not colored. Yeah, the backgrounds are incredible. His character design is very, very unique. So it has all of that stuff going for it. 10 euros, I guess that is. So really excited to find that. And then Gore Vidal had talked about this in his video when he was talking about Carmen, issue number 1. I found a copy on eBay and it came the other day. And same thing, I sat and read this right away. Vittorio Giardino, Little Ego. I'm making the guy in town here, Greg Harder, that I deal with a lot. He recently just put out a list of magazines and a lot of Catalan and NBM books. So I'm getting a stack of stuff from him. And there's another Giardino book in that stack as well. I'm blanking on the name of it right now. He's also got, I'm picking up Story of O by Creepax, picking up a whole bunch of stuff from him. I'm very, very excited about that. I picked that up on Saturday. But this was a great, fun little read, just to, it's funny to me. It's one thing that it's even said on the back too. And Gore, you mentioned it in your video too. The idea of kind of creating this dream world. So kind of anything goes, which I understand. But for me, part of it is also like you're creating a comic, anything goes. You can kind of have at her. But these are entertaining, kind of erotic, softcore kind of stories, and the art is beautiful as well too. It was a really fun read. So that was exciting. So we'll get into the stuff that I picked up. I've got quite a bit of stuff lately from various small websites. There's also an eBay thing here as well too. We'll start with the smallest package. So one of the things, oh yeah, beautiful. One of the things that I got to give a shout out. Oh, Cheryl, how's it going? No, it was the 20th. Thank you very much though, Cheryl. Nice to see you. Ryan, 4-Color Apocalypse. Hello, Rasa. 4-Color Apocalypse really was helpful in a lot of this stuff. He turned me on to a lot of titles from Domino Books. And this was one of them. They didn't have it at Domino, so I went to the source to get this one. Yeah, there's no name, and I can't. Oh, Really Easy Press. Really-easy-press.com. I mean, it's something called Detective Double Digest. I don't know much about it. It appealed to me greatly, just seeing the interiors, seeing the printing, and actually there's a really nice texture to this cover too. So it's going to be a lot of, one of the things I want to focus a little more on this year. I don't really do the top 20 books that I want to get during the year anymore, but one of the things that I feel drawn to kind of explore more this year is some indie and small press stuff. So this is now, I think, the second order, and then it's a flip book. This is the second order I've done from Domino. I like dealing with Domino. They have some really good stuff. One of the things I found frustrating the last 2 times, specifically this last time, was there was a lot of stuff that when I placed the order, he unfortunately didn't have. I understand why. It's not that that's a problem. It's just kind of disappointing, I guess, more so than frustrating, because there was some stuff there that I was really excited about getting that just weren't available. Why don't we go with this one first? I think this was the eBay books. We'll find out momentarily. And then we'll get into the Domino. Yeah. Oh, hello, Werewolf. How's it going, man? Creepax's story of O is faithful to the book, but it's basically a more erotic Valentina story. I was dating a woman, so many years ago, who was in absolute love of the movie Story of O. We watched it once or twice together. I've never read the book, but I'm very interested in it. Okay, let's see. Oh, I see. This is JT Yost. This is who this is coming from. Ah, yes. So his website, man, I'm bad with this stuff. I should write this stuff down. I'm blanking on what his website is. If Ryan was here, he would be able to tell us. I'll try to remember, and I'll put links into this video. So if you're watching this after the live stream, check the links, and his website information will be there. Again, he had a lot of really cool stuff. Oh man, there's going to be some great shit in here to read. Fantastic. Unfortunately, there was one book that wasn't available. He contacted me before he sent out the package and said, hey man, I'll reimburse you. And I said, don't reimburse me. Just send me something for the same price. Like, you pick something from your distribution catalog and send it to me. And I'll be more than happy, because again, it was another situation where 90% of the stuff on his website, I just don't know the stuff. It's all very new to me. So yeah, this is like a Sunday, it's like a Sunday hangout, as I dangerously take some scissors to this. Here we go. I think that's it. All right. So we got some mini comics. The Big Jab, Fred Noland, something that he threw in for me. Really nice. From Birdcage Bottom Books, which is another place that, man, years ago, probably 8 years ago now, I ordered from Birdcage a number of times. So that's very nice of him. A little mini comic. Like a pile of comics here. Holy smokes. Silver Sprocket is the publishing company here. And it is Magical Beatdown Volume 1. So a little bit bigger than the mini. Oh, shit, yeah. Oh, man. I can't wait. So I think this is a risograph printed book. One color. Oh, no, two colors. Look at that. Shifts color as it goes. So this is Volume 1. Sort of manga-ish. But I believe most of the book is a giant fight scene. Yeah, we can see it start to transition there, the colors. And then we get into full-on pink. Yeah, so this looks great. And the beauty about some of these little websites is they do real nice presentation of, they'll show the cover and show a couple of interior pages. And it was seeing the interior pages that got me interested in this one. So it's always worth a try. And again, like, some of this stuff can be just so much fun. Yes, it does look really great, Cheryl. I'm very excited about these. This I was incredibly excited about too. I've heard really good things about it. And again, looking at the images, and Ryan highly recommended this one as well too. It's Bloody Stumps Samurai, Hiroshi Hirata. Who's the publisher on this one? It looks like Retrofit. I think that's the Retrofit logo on the side there, that face. This is Gekiga, idolized by creators across the arts, from Akira's Katsuhiro Otomo to novelist Yukio Mishima. Hiroshi Hirata, born in 1937, is widely considered one of the most talented and influential artists of the comics medium in Japan, etc., etc. So this looks fantastic. And it's a nice thick volume as well too. Yeah, I saw that gore. 6. Yeah, the color on that last one was intense for sure there, Werewolf. I saw that 6, and then they're doing a slipcase for 5 and 6. Is that right? So you can have them both compiled into one for the next Creepax. Very, very much looking forward to diving into this one. This will probably be near the top of the list, if not the very top. So that's cool. He sent me one of his own books. That's amazing. So JT Yost, Old Man Winter and Other Sordid Tales. Yeah, and I know his name. I don't know much of his comics. He did get interviewed on, what's his name's channel? Noah Van Sciver. I always have to pause and really think about that. The Good Van Sciver's channel, he was interviewed on that. It's worth watching, as are all of his interviews, to be honest. They're all entertaining for the most part, even artists that I'm not familiar with. So that's nice of him to send me one of his. Oh, wow, not free, bond value. This one's called Free Money, with kind of like a vellum cover. By Daniel McCloskey is the artist's name here. Oh yeah, this is a great presentation. I love this. Feels like something you'd find on the street. Great stuff. I wish I could tell you more about this, all of these books, but I will once I read them. Always love getting stickers. That's great. Always love getting little posters. That's great. Oh, a silver Sprocket kind of advertisement there. Always love getting little bookmarks. That's great. A Birdcage Bottom catalog. Southern Comic Geek, hello. And finally, for this one, another one that jumped off the screen to me. And again, because of those colors, watch your eyes there, Werewolf. Miffed Ruffians, Penultimate Subterfuge. Beautiful design elements on that front there. And I think it goes all the way. Oh, man. This is so up my alley. It's ridiculous. It's like some of this stuff is, am I chopping up there, people? It's like some of this stuff was tailor-made for me. It's every time I show this, it's the images jumping around on me. Tripping balls, dude. My computer's tripping balls. Intense looking stuff. Oh, man. Forget about it. Forget about it. Miffed Ruffians. There's your center spread there. Great. Now I'm blind. I apologize, Werewolf. I'm sorry about that. I'll send you an address of where you can send the medical bill. Let's go to the one from the eBay, and then we'll end on the Domino order. Too much stuff here, T. Fuller. You haven't thought this through. The image was jumping around on me, Gore. The whole image was, it was like somebody grabbed the vertical hold and messed with it, is what it was doing to mine. Just when I showed those first couple pages from that last one. Oh, here we go. So I believe it was Mind the Comics either commenting on somebody's Twitter or saying or raving about this book himself. So when I went and looked it up, the same seller had a couple of more books that I wanted, but this was the main draw for me. The Magician's Wife by Jerome Cherin and Francois Bouc. And Bouc, who did Bouncer, if I'm not mistaken. So really looking forward to this one. A beautiful, what is this? This is Catalan, isn't it? Yeah, Catalan Communications. Amazing. That looks really, really great. He was saying he really enjoyed this. There's some people, Gore Vidal, Sleepy Reader, Rasa, Mind the Comics, Paulo Costa, Earl Grey. They recommend something. I just listen and I grab it if I see it. So I'm very excited about that. Another title that I think I heard about on Earl Grey's channel at first, The Adventures of Yoko, Vic, and Paul, the Three Sons of Gina, I think it says. Oh, Vina, sorry, looking on the side. The Adventures of Yoko, Vic, and Paul. Yeah, no, it's saying, yeah, no, you did, hey, okay. So this apparently is a long-running series as well. I don't know, I haven't sampled anything, but again, it was on kind of a mental wish list. And when I saw it on this one seller's in his store, I figured I'd give it a shot. The shipping didn't change very much, ordering 3 books or ordering 1, so I figured may as well try out a couple of other titles. And another one that I wanted to try out, Bilal and Christian, Kristin, The Ranks of the Black Order from Catalan Communications. I think is it part of their trilogy? Did they have a kind of, other books in this series? The Town That Didn't Exist, which is great. The Hunting Party, which I've also read. The Hunting Party went over my head. I think that there was a lot of history there that I just wasn't kind of grasping. The Town That Didn't Exist was fantastic, though. So this one I haven't read. And there's a look at the back. So I'm excited about this one. The write-up on it sounded very, very interesting to me, too. So, and again, Catalan, it's kind of a no-brainer for me. So more beautiful stuff there. And then last but certainly not least, we'll go to the, let's try somehow to dive into this here. See how it's going to go. I think it's one of those ones that have this weird padding on the inside that reminds me of asbestos. So Sunday we'll be back with another chat. I don't know if Rasa's still in the room, but I'm hoping we'll be back for another chat this Sunday. I've read a bunch of stuff, got a small pile, and oh yeah, I hate these envelopes. Sorry, man. I appreciate the packaging, but I really hate these envelopes. I don't know what the hell that stuff is that's creating that padding, but it goes everywhere when you try to break into these things. It almost feels like some fucking insulation or something. Well, I guess the first thing to show off is, so they do, but is it Comic Art? It's 3 issues now, and it's their kind of print comic zine with interviews, articles, comic strips. Ryan Carey, again, Ryan Carey. Is it this one he's in, or is it number 2? I can't remember right now. Victor Cairo is in here, aka Mr. Bald Eagles, the greatest cartoonist in the world. No, he's not in this one, so he must have been in the previous one. I think it was issue 2 that he had an article in. And I mean, the other ones I've kind of flipped through. I haven't read them cover to cover, but they're entertaining. There's a lot of really good stuff in here. So and again, this order specifically heavily influenced by Ryan himself. So very, very appreciative of his help on this one. If on account of Sunday, another kind of smaller one, Lane Yates and Michael R. Mueller. I ordered the first issue of this, and I loved it. So I figured I'd get, I wanted to get 2, 3, and 4. Unfortunately, number 2 was sold out. This is Reptile House. When I talked about the Domino books that I got before, I raved about this one. It really reminded me of kind of the classic underground anthology, borderline offensive, really crazy and varied art, strange topics. So I loved it. I loved that first book quite a bit. So I'm going to keep my eyes out for number 2. Yeah, great stuff, man. Show you one more here. Really great stuff. Rectal Death Hot Sauce. And then this is issue number 4. I'm actually a pretty thick little anthology too. Great. Look at this. Yeah, see, this is just jumping on me. Obviously, it's not happening on your side, but Anarchy in the USA. Yeah. Amazing. Amazing. Yeah. Another creator that when he told, oh man, that's beautiful. Save that one till last. Thought I had a couple other things, but no, maybe they were sold out. Oh, dude. Forget about it. Samuel Benson is a name that Ryan raved about as well. And when I saw the kind of sampling of his work, had to give it a shot. So this is A Different Sky from 2017, 2018. Color cover, black and white interior. Almost a Matt Brinkman-ish kind of line there. Gorilla Todd, how's it going, man? Looks really fun. So 2 books from him, that one and one called Long Gone. Don't see a year on this one. But you know, it's one of these that it looks like it's one of the things that appeals to me about some of this stuff. Literally looks like just some guy who wanted to make a comic and printed everything off on his home printer and sent it out. Looks like things were colored in markers. Very, very cool. Very excited. And finally, forget about it. I didn't realize this was going to be such a big book. This is from 2020. Oh my goodness. It's called Wild. I'm going to try to find Christian Castello. Wow. Beautiful. This is a hefty, hefty book. I didn't realize it was going to be such a huge damn book. Look at this. Reminds me of Guy Peel art stuff. Beautiful. Holy shit, man. Maybe this one goes to the top of the pile. This is gorgeous. This is absolutely gorgeous. A little bit of Lael Westwind kind of style in that face there, maybe a bit. Again, a creator I don't know anything about. Oh man, this is beautiful. I love this. This is great. Most of these packages that you've seen today, Gore, there was 3 of these packages just came today. They came in one day. And the ones that I started the video with, they came just the other day. A couple of the books came yesterday. And then the Little Ego came on the 20th. This is amazing. So Floss Editions 2020. Definitely, I would highly recommend, especially people that watch my channel who are maybe a little more adventurous, really try out, go to the Domino website and just have a look. Even if you don't get anything, scroll through the website, have a look at some of the samples, read some of the descriptions. There's some really unique work out there. Austin English is his name at Domino. He's also a cartoonist himself. I think you can find his videos on YouTube. He's given some talks about comics as well. And I think you can find some of those there. But highly recommended to check out the Domino website. I'll put the links when I upload this video, or when this video gets uploaded. I'll go back in and edit with some links. That's it, everybody. That was a hell of a lot of books. I've got a huge mess around me. I'm incredibly excited about these. Thanks very much for tuning in. It's nice to see everybody here in the middle of what's my afternoon. And we'll see you on Sunday. Maybe Rasa will host. We'll see what happens. We'll talk about it. But I'm hoping we'll be around and we'll talk some comics. Thanks very much, everybody. I will talk to you.